Uh, we are with another video. This is lead code problem number 238, product of array self except self. It's a medium problem. So let me explain you this problem. So we have a nums equals to 1 2 3 4. So here we need to get another list. In that we have so as we have one here, accept this one, multiply all the elements in an array and just append it into the new array. So in the place of 1 it should get the multiples of all remaining elements except self. So same like that, except 2, just multiply 3 and 4, 12, and into 1, 12. So yeah, so like this we need to append all the elements in an array, new array. So same like that, if we have 0 here, if in place of -1, just accept self, multiply all the elements. So as we have 0 in it, so if we have 1 0, then the whole product will become 0. So yeah, remaining all 0, but except for 0 it gives all product of remaining this -3 and 3 and -1 and 1. So it gives 9. So let's start our code. So let's take an empty list first of all. So next, product, total product, or equals to 1. Okay, sorry, not total product. So yeah, same, total product equals to 1. So and next, zero count, zero count underscore count equals to first 0 we need to take it. So next we need to take a for loop for num in nums. So it just iterate each and every element. If num not equals to 0, if it is not equals to 0, then we need to product, total underscore product asterisk equals to num. Okay, so we need, if it is not equals to 0, then we need to product. So and we need to product all the non-zero elements. So if it is equals to 0, so if it is equals to 0, then we need to append the 0 count. So we need to append the 0 count to plus equals to 1. You need to append the 0 count to 1. Okay, so next, and later on, if so as I appended 0 count to 1, so if 0 count is greater than 1, so if we have more than 1 0, so then we need to return. So then we need to return 0 asterisk length of array. Okay, so all the elements in the array will be 0 length of nums. Okay, so next, next we need to take another for loop. So for num in nums, so yeah, sorry, so for num in nums, so if num not equals to 0, so if it is not equals to 0, then we need to append. So if num not equals to 0, and if 0 count, okay, 0 count is equals to 0, yeah, here just so yeah, if 0 count equals to 1, double equals to 1, we need to compare whether it is equals to 1. Then l dot, we have already taken a list, l dot append of 0, at that place we need to append it as 0. So if else, if it is not equals to 0 count, not equals to 1, if it is a number, then we need to return so we need to return total product, total underscore product modulo num, that particular num. Then if so if we have 1 2 3 4, since total product is 24, 24 by 1 equals to 24, right? So it gives except that value, it gives remaining all other values. Then we need to return, yeah, I think. So yeah, next, if here we have written one if, so for that we need to write an else. Else L dot append of nums. Okay, sorry, I have written here it is a total product. I will explain you. And next return L. So whether, yeah, it should be now one. So just run the code, just see whether it works. So yeah, there is an error, just solve return type. So okay, so line 50, yeah. Sorry, I just returning this. It's not return L dot. We need to append it in a list. Okay, total product and num. We need to append in a list because we show you this. I think then it runs. So yeah, it works, and just submit the code. Yeah, it's submitted. So I will explain you this code. So I have opened the tutor. So just see this, we have this example, and let's see here. Next, if we just type next, we will get this. So first take an array and take an empty list, and total product equals to 1 and zero count equals to 0. Okay, next num minus 1. So just take a first element in the list. So if it is not equals to 0, right? So then total product asterisk num. So 1 into it becomes total product minus 1. 1 into minus 1 equals to minus 1. So next it checks for 1. Yeah, 1. Minus 1 into 1, 1. So next it's 0. So yeah, in nums not equals to 0, it's false. So else 0 count equals to 1. So 0 count goes to 1. And next minus 3 into minus 3, 3. And next 3, 3 into 3 equals to 9. So next, if 0 count is greater than 1, so we have only one zero. If we have two zeros, then 0 count is greater than 1, then the whole array list will become zeros. So here only one zero, so it just skips the step. So next, if num same like that, first minus 1, so checks the minus 1. If it is not equals to 0, yes, it is not equals to 0. So if 0 count is equals to 1, then append 0. So here we only have one 0 in this entire list. So just append the remaining part of the list with zeros. And suppose else, this else part is in other example we can use this else part. So like 1 2 3 4. So L dot, so it is not equals to 0, yes, true. And if 0 count equals to 1, so then the 0 count is 0. So if statement will not be executed and else statement will be executed. So total product is 24 by 1. So it becomes 24. It appends in a list. So next, same as it is. So yeah, it's 0. So next, if num not equals to 0, okay, yeah, here num is equals to 0. So this condition becomes false. So L dot append of total product. What is the total product? Here the total product is asterisk num 9. So 9 will be appended. So next, all is not 0 and 0 count equals to 1. So yeah, if it is only 0, then the remaining product element product will be printed. So let's at last print L. So 00900. So this is regarding the problem. So thank you. Let's meet in the next video.